things that lots of people ask me about is blood pressure, and what does blood pressure actually mean. So I'm going to try and spend a couple of minutes explaining what blood pressure actually means. If you're a plumber, you'll be able to understand it because it's to do with pressures and things furring up and having difficulty in getting through pipe work. But essentially you have two numbers. There's a top number and a bottom number. And this one's called the systolic and this one's called the diastolic. And the top number represents how hard your heart is having to pump to get the blood around your system. So when the heart is squeezing, that's the pressure that is exerted. So if it's high, it's meaning the heart's having to pump really hard. And we try not to have this number above about 140. 120 is perfect. The bottom number is actually the relaxed blood pressure. So that is what your blood pressure is like when the system isn't pumping. So it's a resistance really in the whole pipe work as a whole. And again, we like that to be quite low, around 80. And we say if it's above 90, it causes problems. And if you have high blood pressure, it can be due to all sorts of things. It can be due to the fact you're stressed and that can alter your blood pressure. But what we really worry about is that the arteries are getting clogged up, that you're actually becoming prone to heart disease. It could mean that your kidneys aren't working properly. If you're diabetic, there's a lot of complications associated with high blood pressure. So we do like to keep this number, these two numbers, nice. And what we say is 120 over 80 is perfect. 140 over 90, we start to think maybe we should be doing something. So I hope that does describe blood pressure in a nutshell.